Okay. Hello, YouTube. Test, test, test. Test, 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 test. Test, 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 test. Test, test. Test, test. Okay. All right, so we're gonna get started. I think this is okay. Have a seat, relax. Find your comfortable spot on the floor. Did you adjust your stuff? Your blanket? So we're going to begin with breathing. And for those of you who are coming back, next week will be different. So if you don't see us on air, feel free to look at old videos. So we'll begin tonight with breathing. Inhale through your nose. Fill your lungs completely with air. And then exhale through your mouth. When you're ready, inhale. And when you're ready, exhale. As you exhale, imagine you're fogging a mirror with your breath. With each inhale, feel that your spine is getting longer as your head reaches up toward the ceiling. Lifting your chest, sitting up straight. Allow your abdomen to expand on the inhale and your navel contract on the exhale. Now breathe naturally, inhaling and exhaling through your nose. And now lift your arms up, shoulder height, arms parallel to the floor. And we're going to make a small circle with our shoulders in one direction. Small circle. Breathing naturally through your nose. And then move in the other direction. Now bend your elbows so that your hands are in a cactus position. Arms are parallel to the floor, palms of your hands facing forward. Sit up straight as you inhale. And as you exhale, turn your torso to the right side. And when you inhale, come back to the center. And exhale, turn to the left side. Follow your breath, inhaling to the center, exhaling, alternating sides. Breathing through your nose. One more time on each side. And when you're done, bring your forearms together, bring your palms together and interlace your fingers. Lift your elbows. And we're going to make a circle with our knuckles toward the ceiling. Breathing through our nose. Flexing your wrists as much as you can. Now notice the direction of the circle you're making and move in the opposite direction. And then pause, release your fingers, and bring your hands in front of your chest in prayer posture. Relax your shoulders, relax your elbows, and breathe through your nose. Now from here, we're going to do a seated cat-cow. So if your legs are straight, just place your arms somewhere under your knees, somewhere where you can hold on to under your legs. And if your knees are bent, just grab your elbows like I am. Sit up straight. And we're going to inhale as we move forward, tilting forward and arching our lower back. And at the end of the inhale, we're going to lift our chin. And then we're going to exhale by arching our lower spine, tilting back, and lowering our chin to our chest. When you're ready to inhale, tilt forward, arch your lower back, and lift your chin. When you're ready to exhale, arch your upper back as you tilt back and lower your chin to your chest. Move with your breath, inhaling, coming forward, exhaling, coming back. Using your arms to help guide you back as far as you can go. One more time in each direction. And when you're done, just sit up straight and breathe naturally through your nose. Okay, now from here, we're just going to stand up on our mats in the front of your mat. Spread your feet about 4 or 5 inches or 6 inches so that they're under your hips, however far that needs to be. And check that your feet are flat on the ground and the weight of your body is evenly distributed under your toes, under the pads of your feet. Now from here, we're going to inhale as we lift our hands as far as you can. And then we're going to exhale and sit back as if we're sitting in a chair, lowering our hips, lifting our chest, and coming down as far as you can. Breathing through your nose, inhaling and exhaling. And then inhale as you stand up. And exhale, lowering your arms down. Now, if you want, you can just move your arms shoulder height and do the same thing. So we'll do that again. Inhale, reaching your arms. If you want, you can bend your arms like this or go all the way up and sit your hips back as if you're sitting in a chair. Try and lift your chest, breathing through your nose. And then inhale, standing up. And exhale, bring your arms down. Now from here, we're going to inhale as we lift our arms up and swan dive down, bending forward, placing our hands on the outside of our feet. Inhale up halfway and relax your head and shoulders. Take a moment to bend your knees and relax the backs of your legs. And then place your hands on the floor, bend your knees, place your hands on the floor, and step your right foot back. Keeping your right hand on the ground. Inhale as you lift your left hand, your left arm to the ceiling. But if your shoulder hurts you, just keep your hand on your thigh as you twist your torso as much as you can to the left side. Lifting your hand, breathing through your nose. And then inhale and exhale, bring your left hand down. Now from here, keeping the left foot bent, the left knee bent, we're going to inhale up into warrior one with our hands in prayer posture, keeping the left knee bent over the left ankle, the right leg is straight. Breathing through your nose. And then inhale as you reach up and bend forward on the exhale, lowering your hands to the floor, stepping your right foot forward, knees bent. Inhale up halfway and relax down. Bend your knees, pull your navel in as you inhale your hands up above your head and exhale your hands down. So if you have any shoulder issues and you can't lift your hands above your head, don't do that. Then just bring them up as far as you can and then bring them down to your side. Again, we're going to inhale, reaching up and swan dive down, bending forward. Can you step back, please? Yeah. And then we're going to step our left foot back, keeping our right knee bent. Placing our left hand on the ground. So our right knee is bent, our left hand is on the ground. And we're going to inhale and reach if you can. Otherwise, keep your right hand on your right thigh. But if you can, lift your right arm up toward the ceiling as you breathe through your nose. Inhaling and exhaling. And then inhale and exhale, bring your right hand down. And when you're ready, come on up into warrior one, keeping your right knee bent over your right ankle, breathing through your nose. And then we're going to inhale, reaching up, exhale, tilting forward, bringing your hands down to the floor, stepping your left foot forward. Inhale up halfway and relax down. Bend your knees as you inhale, your hands up above your head if you can, and then exhale your hands down by your side. All right, we're going to inhale again, reaching up as far as you can, and then exhale, tilting forward, placing your hands on the floor next to your feet. Inhale up halfway and relax down. Take a moment to bend your knees and gently stretch the backs of your legs, relaxing your neck and shoulders while you do this. Then place your hands on the floor and step your right foot back. Keeping the left knee bent, we're going to inhale up into Warrior One with our hands in prayer posture. Breathing through your nose. Now you can stay here. If you'd like, you can go further by lifting your arms near your ears and reaching your hands up toward the ceiling. But if your shoulders are hurting you in any way, then don't lift your arms up above your head. You can keep them in prayer posture in front of your chest. And then inhale, reaching up. And exhale, bring your hands back to prayer posture. And then from here, we're going to inhale, reaching up, and then exhale, turning our torso and our hips and adjust our right foot to face the right side of the room. So our hips are now facing the right side, our chest is facing the right side, our arms are parallel to the floor. Imagine you're bringing your shoulder blades together behind you as you lift your chest and gaze out over your left fingertips, checking that your left knee is still bent over your left ankle and the right leg is straight. Try not to tilt forward, but make sure your torso is vertical to the floor as you breathe through your nose. Now inhale as you move your arm, your hips, and adjust your right foot, facing forward. Inhale, reaching up toward the ceiling, and exhale as you tilt forward, pull your navel in toward your spine, place your hands on the floor, step your right foot forward, inhale up halfway, and relax down. Take a moment to just relax your neck and shoulders, bending your knees softly, and then place your hands on the floor and step your left foot back, keeping your right knee bent. When you're ready, inhale up into Warrior One. Breathing through your nose. Now you can stay here, don't need to go any further. Or if you'd like, you can move your arms near your ears and reach your hands up toward the ceiling. And if your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up, and exhale, bring them back to prayer posture in front of you. And then inhale, reaching, and then turning your torso and hips to the right, to the left side as you lower your arms parallel to the floor. So our hips and our torso are all facing the left side. As you gaze out over your right fingertips, check that your right knee is bent over your right ankle. Bring your shoulder blades together, lift your chest. Breathe through your nose. And then inhale as you slowly move your left arm, your hips, and your torso to face forward again, adjusting your left foot, reaching up as far as you can, and then exhaling, bringing your hands down to the floor next to your right foot. Step your left foot forward. With your knees bent, inhale up halfway, and relax down. Take a moment to bend your knees, relax your neck and shoulders. And then bend your knee as you inhale your hands up above your head and exhale them down by your side. Now from here, we're going to separate our feet wide, about 3 or 4 feet apart on your mat, and place your hands on your hips. Lift your chest and bend your knees as far as you can. And then inhale as you lift your chest. Exhale as you tilt your torso forward. And then when you're far enough forward, place your hands on the floor, keeping the knees bent. Relax your neck and shoulders. Let your head dangle. And then if you'd like, you can straighten your legs out. And then we're going to move our hands toward our left foot, breathing through our nose. Inhaling and exhaling. Try not to bend your head down, but allow your torso to come down over your legs. And then move your hands back to the center. And then move your hands to your right foot. Inhaling and exhaling, gently bringing your torso over your right leg. Try not to bend your head, but bring your torso down. And then move your hands back to the center. And we're going to walk our feet in a little bit with our hands on the ground, bend our knees, and sit our hips as far down as you can go. With your arms between your legs, bring your hands together in prayer posture, breathing through your nose. And then tilt forward as you bring your hands down to the floor. And now you can sit down all the way with your legs straight out in front of you. And from here, we're going to lift our chest, move our arms to the side. Inhale up as far as you can. And then exhale, bringing your arms back down. Now keeping your neck and spine in alignment, we're going to inhale and exhale, tilting forward. Bring your elbows and forearms down to the ground, lifting your chest. And as you exhale, gently lower your torso over your legs, not your head, but your torso. Lifting your chest towards the top of your feet. With each exhale, relaxing down. Try not to bounce up and down, but just breathe. Full inhale and exhale. Allow your breath to help your body relax. Take long, deep breaths. And then pull your navel in as you inhale and come up. And exhale down. Now from here, we're going to scoot to the front of our mat with our feet on the bottom of the ground, knees separated. So open your feet about 4 or 5 inches apart. And then place your hands behind you with your fingertips pointing away. And from here, go as far as you can. Don't go as far as I may. Do what your body can do. But from here, you're going to inhale as you lift your hips off the ground and breathe through your nose. Go as far as you can. Breathing through your nose, inhaling and exhaling. And then lower your hips down. Now bring your arms to the front with your arms parallel to the floor. Lift your chest as you tilt back a little bit. Feet on the floor. And then we're going to straighten out our left leg. Point the toes. Lower the left leg down. And then straighten out the right. Point the toes. And lower it down. And then if you can, try and lift both legs. Or if you can't, just do one at a time. Go as far as you can. Breathing through your nose. And then lower your feet down. Sit up straight, grab your elbows or wrists, and relax. Now again, place your hands behind you with your fingertips pointing away. And go as far as you can. You have to judge your body. But we're going to inhale as we lift our hips off the ground and breathe through our nose. Tighten the gluteal muscles. And then exhale, coming down. And move your arms parallel to the floor again. Lift your chest as you tilt back. And again, point to your left foot. As you lift your left leg, pulling your navel in toward your spine, and then lower your left leg. And then point your right foot, straightening the right leg. Breathing through your nose. And then lower the right leg. Now, if you'd like, you can lift both. If not, you can just hold your feet off the ground like this. Find your balancing point. And then lower your feet. Take a deep breath as you inhale, and then exhale. Come all the way down with your spine on the ground, slowly with control. And stretch your arms out parallel to your shoulders, with the palms of your hands facing up toward the ceiling. Now adjust your feet so that they're under your knees. And then lift your hips off the ground and lower your hips to the right side of your mat. Take a deep breath and inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, allow your knees to relax to the left side as you turn your head to gaze at your right hand. So knees are relaxing to the left side, shoulders are on the ground, and we're gazing toward our right hand. Now inhale and bring your knees and your hips and your torso back to the center. Adjust your feet under your knees. Pull your navel in toward your spine and lift your hips off the ground. Lower them to the left side of your mat. Take a deep breath and inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, allow your knees to relax to the right side as you turn your head to gaze at your left hand. So knees relaxing to the right side, head turned, gazing at the left hand. And then inhale as you bring your hips and your head and your torso back to the center. Adjust your feet again so that they're under your knees. Pull your navel in toward your spine and lift your hips off the ground and lower them to the right side again. Take a deep breath, inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, allow your knees to relax to the left side as you turn your head to gaze at your right hand. This time, if you'd like, you can straighten out your right leg as you lower your right foot down to the ground, keeping your shoulders on the ground. Breathing through your nose. And if your right leg is straight, bend it back over your left. And then inhale as you bring your knees, your hips, your head, and your torso back to the center. Adjust your feet again under your knees. Pull your navel in toward your spine. Lift your hips off the ground and lower them to the left side of your mat. Take a deep breath, inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, allow your knees to relax to the right side as you turn your head to gaze at your left hand. And if you'd like, you can straighten out your left leg above your right, lowering your left foot down to the ground, keeping your shoulders on the ground, breathing through your nose. And if your left leg is straight, bend it back over your right. And then inhale, bring your hips, your head, and your torso back to the center. Lower your arms down next to your torso. Adjust your feet so that they're under your knees. Pull your navel in toward your spine and lift your hips off the ground as you inhale, tightening the gluteal muscles, and then exhale as you lower your hips back down. An inch away from the ground, not all the way. And then when you're ready, inhale, coming up, lifting, tighten your gluteal muscles, push the heels of your feet into the ground. When you're ready to exhale, come an inch away from the ground on the exhale. Follow your breath. Inhaling, lifting, tightening the gluteal muscles. Exhaling, coming an inch off the ground. Move with your breath. Now on the next inhale, we're going to keep our hips lifted off the ground. As we continue to inhale and exhale, move our straight arms under our hips and interlace our fingers, tightening our gluteal muscles as we continue to lift our hips, breathing through our nose. And then on the next exhale, you're going to take your arms from under your hips and lower your hips all the way down to the mat. Now straighten out your right leg, keeping the left knee bent. Lift your left foot off the ground as you interlace your fingers below your left knee. Keeping the right leg on the ground, you're going to inhale through your nose and exhale, gently pulling your left shin and left knee toward your left shoulder with each exhale. Keeping the right leg on the ground. With each exhale, gently pulling your left shin and left knee toward your left shoulder. And then release, lower your left foot, release your hands, straighten out your left leg, and bend your right knee, placing your right foot on the ground. Observe your left leg on the ground and lift your right foot off the ground. Interlace your fingers below your right knee on your right shin. Relax your right foot. Keeping the left leg on the ground. Take a deep breath, inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, gently pull your right shin and knee toward your right shoulder. With each exhale, keeping the left leg on the ground. Gently pulling your right shin and knee toward your right shoulder. Keeping the left leg on the ground. And then release your right leg and bend both knees now. And we're going to lift our feet up toward the ceiling. And go ahead and make a circle in one direction with both ankles. And then in the other direction. Now lift your hands into the air and grab the outer edges of your feet. And then bend your knees as you pull your feet down with your knees on the outside of your shoulders in happy baby pose. And from here, we're going to alternate lifting our feet toward the ceiling, rocking our spine side to side, relaxing, releasing any tension you feel in your spine. You can also rock up and down along your spine, releasing any tension you may feel. If you can, go up to your shoulders, giving your shoulders and spine a nice massage. Go slowly and enjoy the self-massage. And if you fall out of it, get back in. And then inhale your feet up toward the ceiling and exhale them down. And we're going to do our final pose for the evening, which is Shavasana. It's a conscious relaxation. So feel free to cover yourself in a blanket or put socks on if you need to. Straighten your body, close your eyes, and you're going to focus on your breathing. As you inhale, allow your abdomen to expand. And as you exhale, allow your navel to contract toward your spine. Separate the heels of your feet. Allow your toes to relax to the sides. Move your arms a few inches away from your torso. Arms away from your torso, with the palms of your hands facing up toward the ceiling. Try and relax your body, relax your fingers, relax your hands. Focus on your breath. Relax your jaw, relax your neck, relax your shoulders. Relax your arms, relax your wrists, relax your fingers, relax your hips, relax your thighs, relax your calves, your ankles and toes. Feel the ground supporting your body. Observe your breath as you inhale and exhale. Observe your breath getting longer as your body relaxes. Now wiggle your toes and your fingers. And when you're ready, move your hands above your body and stretch your body. And then bend your knees and bring your knees close to your chest and rock side to side. When you're ready, move your body to one side and take a few deep breaths through your nose. And then push yourself up to a comfortable seated position. And we'll end with a quick breathing exercise. We're going to inhale through our nose as we lift our arms as far as we can above our head. And then we're going to exhale through our mouth with a strong exhale as we lower our arms down. We're going to do that 3 times, and then we'll end with the final 4th breath. So go ahead and inhale. Again. Again. Now this time, inhale through your nose and exhale through your nose. As you bring your hands together, pause at your third eye for kind thoughts, pause at your lips for kind words, and pause at your heart center for kind intentions. Namaste. All right, well, thank you for joining us. Oops, and we will see you tomorrow. Good night.